Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have studied about structure of a leaf. Today, we will start with the topic stomata. Students, if you will closely observe a leaf, then under the surface of a leaf has some openings called stomata. See these pictures. These are of two types, closed and opened, which can be seen through a microscope. The leaf breathes through stomata. Now breathes in the sense it inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen and H2O. Here this process is called transpiration. Next we will talk about functions of a leaf. The major function of a leaf is to make food. Students, plants अपना भोजन खुद बनाते हैं in the presence of sunlight. ये कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड तथा वाटर को यूज़ करते हैं सनलाइट एंड क्लोरोफिल की प्रेजेंस में। यहाँ पे क्लोरोफिल एक ग्रीन कलर का पिगमेंट है जो हरी पत्तियों में पाया जाता है एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड फोटोसिंथेसिस। सो नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट फोटोसिंथेसिस। हेयर फोटो मीन्स लाइट। सो in this process oxygen is released into the atmosphere. As already we have discussed, plants inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen in the presence of sunlight. Plants prepare their food in the form of starch. Some of the starch is used by the plant as food and rest is stored in the other parts of the plants as sugar and starch. Students, starch present as stored food in the leaves part of the plant. Okay, and that is stored starch. That is called stored starch. So now let's understand this process through this equation. Carbon dioxide will combine with water and this process will happen in the presence of sunlight, and presence of chlorophyll is also must because chlorophyll helps to absorb the sunlight and it forms glucose or sugar we can say and release oxygen through the stomata. Here glucose is the starch stored as food in leaves part of the plant. Okay, जो ग्लूकोज है वो stored food है जो leaves part में store होता है. Now we will talk about pores opening of the leaves, and that is plant lose excess water in the form of vapor through tiny openings or the stomata. This is called transpiration. It can be easily observed. Students, as you can see the opening in a leaf, and through these small opening water vapor comes out which called transpiration. और ये ओपनिंग्स फोटोसिंथेसिस की प्रोसेस में CO2 यानी कि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को इनहेल एंड O2 यानी कि ऑक्सीजन को एक्सहेल करने में हेल्प करती है, जिसे हम रेस्पिरेशन कहते हैं. नाउ वी विल डू एन एक्सपेरिमेंट टू शो दैट प्लांट लूज वाटर थ्रू लीव्स. ओके, दैट मीन्स we have to prove the process of transpiration, and the materials which are required here are potted plant, polythene bag and a string. Now let's see what is the procedure. Take a potted plant and enclose on of its branches with leaves in polythene bag. As you can see, it is mentioned in the picture also. Now close its mouth with a string. After a few hours, observe the inner surface of the bag. Now what we will observe? We will see that a few droplets of water are seen inside the bag and water vapors comes out of tiny pores in leaves. So as you can see in the given picture also, this polythene bag is now full of tiny droplets of water. So this is the proof that plant lose water vapor through their leaves. Next topic is modifications of leaf. Students, making food is not only the function of leaf. Leaves are modified in various ways in various plants. And in certain plants, the structure of leaves is changed in the natural way. Such leaves are called modified leaves. And what are the example of some modified leaves? Those are spines and tendrils. So now let's talk about these one by one. First is leaf spines. Leaf modified into hard and pointed structure due to scarcity of water. See this cactus plant, and this is the best example of leaf spines. Here you can see these are thorn and these are called spines, which protect this plant from animals. Now next is leaf tendrils. ये थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर है एंड ये प्लांट की वीक स्टेम को सपोर्ट करता है एंड ये क्लाइंबिंग ऑर्गन्स है. You can see most probably them in the climbers, and these peas are the best examples, and these are those tendrils which we are talking about. So this was all about leaf part of a plant. In next video we will talk about root parts of a plant.